Ouija boards, Ouija boards. Hey guys, what is up? It is Teresa and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe. So today I want to talk about Ouija boards. Goodness, well, I don't even know where to start here. So many of you know that they sell these boards as a game. They sell them in the kids section at all kinds of stores. Like anywhere that there's a kids section, you may find a Ouija board there. And there's different types that are out there now, but the most common that you've probably seen is this one. I will start by saying I don't recommend using them, okay? But just because so much negativity has been put in the direction of the Ouija boards, there's too much of that energy, you know, that's attached to it. And in that regards, you never know what may come through. So I don't recommend it. That's not to say that they don't work, because obviously, you know, like I just said, you never know what might come through. I 100% believe that they work. I think the reason why I wanted to do this video mainly is because more to get onto a soapbox instead of, you know, don't use a Ouija board, don't do this and don't do that, because if you've been following me this far, you know that I'm pretty much chicken to, you know, I'm chicken. So yeah, but I have used the Ouija board. I used to use it when I was alone by myself, and yeah, I'm not going to go into the details of what I experienced because I'm not going to at this point. But I'm going to say that I have been watching so many movies, so many investigations where they leave the planchets on the board. Here's my Teresa's on her soapbox, Ouija board, whatever. If you're gonna play the Ouija board, or you're gonna try to talk to somebody, you're gonna try to communicate with somebody through the Ouija board, please, please, please take the planchette off of the board and put it aside, away from it. Because I'm telling you, it is like leaving a door open when you go to sleep at night. Just because you said goodbye and good night to, you know, if you had a visitor over and you said good night, goodbye, see you later, thank you, whatever, bye. You leave the door open, you're leaving it open not only necessarily for that particular friend to come through again, you're leaving it wide open for so many other things to get through. And every time that I see this, like, I binge on, you know, paranormal channels all the time, and I see them say goodbye, or they mock with it a little bit, and then they leave it on board. I was watching, oh my goodness, I was watching an investigation. I'm not going to name names, I'm not going to put any name out there because more than likely multiple investigators have done this. But there's a Ouija board on the table as you enter. I think it's like in the main living room of the real house that The Conjuring is about. It's now open where you can go and, I guess, make reservations and go and bring your team or yourself and investigate it, stay overnight, yada, which is really cool. That's awesome. You know, people can go out there. Sorry, I have my incense running right now, so sometimes I can't breathe. Let me just like whiff it in. But yeah, so you can go and you can investigate this house and see what you get. The house has been blessed, and I think that whatever entity was in there is gone, okay? However, there is, like I was saying, there's a Ouija board on one of the main tables or main like tables or whatever. Whenever you come into the house, it's there. But when you look at it, or at least in this particular video that I was watching, the planchette was on the board, like already. So the person went over and started, you know, playing with it for a couple of seconds or whatever, and left it on the board. Okay, so later on, they're investigating, and the group is split up. Nothing crazy happens, obviously, but they said that they were investigating and they were playing with the board, and it started going crazy. Okay, so the thing is, if you're gonna leave your door open, you know, you're going to attract things. So even if they had cleansed the house and got rid of whatever entity was in the house originally, when you leave that planchette on the Ouija board, it is going to invite something else into the home. And this doesn't, you know, I'm not saying anything towards, you know, the owners of the home. This is for everybody. This is for anybody who ever plays with the Ouija board, okay? Take it off the board. Please, I beg you. You just never know what you're going to be inviting in. So take it off, please. I can't, it just aggravates me to the T to see people playing with it, whether it be in movies or on, you know, a paranormal investigation, like a legit one. You know, it just, it frustrates me so bad because you leave the planchette on the board and then you wonder why you have paranormal activity. Okay, so I'm not condoning playing the board. I'm not saying that you should play the board. I'm not saying that you shouldn't play with the board. But let me just tell you, it's not playing with the board. You're literally using a type of spirit box I'm in my garage, so you hear things. Okay, anyway. But it's nothing that you should be playing with. Like, you should know that when you get a Ouija board, when you get a spirit box, when you get anything that has anything to do with the paranormal world, you should be smart about it. You should go in knowing, you know, that when you walk into that house, you never know who you're gonna meet. If you get my drift, then, you know, then you leave the door open. You never know who's gonna come in. So take it off the board. Oh, please. Okay. That is my 2 cents. I will get off of my soapbox regarding the planchettes and the Ouija board. And, you know, like I said, if you want to play with it, play with it. Just be smart about it. You know, if you're going to use it, just like with anything else, be respectful of whomever you may be in contact with, just as if you were using a spirit box or, you know, anything that's going to contact the paranormal or the dead. You know what I'm saying? So just, you know, be smart about it. Alright guys, well, thank you so much for watching this video. If you watched it all the way through, let me know what you think. Down in the comments, let me know, have you played with the Ouija board? What experiences have you had? Have you, do you take the planchette off or do you leave it on? It's been many, many years since I've messed with one, and for my personal sanity, I don't use one. You know, I think they're cool, and I may eventually get like this Stranger Things one that you hang on the wall, but You'll never see me with one. At least by myself, you'll never see me with one. So I, don't look forward to me ever playing a Ouija board game. I love watching them. I love all the paranormal YouTubers out there who play the 3 a.m. Ouija board game. Like, that's cool to see from a distance, you know what I mean? So, but these guys are smart about it. Okay, that's my 2 cents. You guys have a great night. I will see you next video.